Yeah. I look this. He had this on. He's my icon, and I want to really relive his legacy. That man was great. That a great man that Ghana really didn't have time for him. So starting comedy, I decided to look at. I wouldn't want to go pick somebody that it would be far-fetched. Ghanaians would be far-fetched trying to film him. I picked on somebody that they have enjoyed before. So it just maybe transfer of fan base, something like that. Just doing what Okala was doing. That's the music.
Build up on that new school, modernized.
That's the whole way.
Now I'm watching out about your look. You're wearing a white shirt. There's a bit of green in there. There's African print.
The African print was just something to match it actually, but then this is
something to match it.
Just something to match. But we are in October and we are matching it. And so I was just looking. I just starting comedy. You know, left out here. Starting comedy, I decided to look at how I will appear on the screen for easy identification. I chanced on this. The prototype and the original one was red. Red here, I think you saw it in the video, red here. Then I started 2012, like 8 years down the lane. So I started wearing that same white uniform, kept it pushing. I wanted people to identify
you with a particular look. So you have the white with other colors as well.
The whole thing is this. So I have this, but this is red. The original one is red. So I wore it for like 5 years, and then I put on weight. So I decided to make new ones. So the new ones, I made different colors. Yes, I have green, red, yellow, orange, and then I think blue.
Definitely. Now, before you came, I was talking to Chayuta about her support system from back home. And I'm wondering, Chayuta, you're in school.
Yes.
How is it like balancing the two?
Well, if I say it's easy, I'm lying. It's especially because when it comes to friends and everything. So
do they support your music since you're on this?
Yes,
okay.
you have the people that support and the people that are still trying to talk me out of it.
Because definitely haters.
Exactly, that's the thing. But the response I'm getting so far, like compared to when I released the song, like solo and everything, it's amazing actually. I didn't
think it was going to hit that hard, but it did.
Yeah.
But would you say that there will come a time where you would have to choose? Or you think that you have to continue in the balance of school, music, and career, or it's intertwined for you regardless?
For me, as I know, I'm continuing, definitely, because I don't want to limit myself in any way. You always have to have a plan in anything. So that's why I look up to someone, as I said, like Rihanna, how she has done the business.
Different streams with the
Yes.
Fenty beauty and stuff
So
like
that's
that.
also what I'm going for.
Of course, with the humanitarian
Yes.
twist as well. When you mentioned that caught my eye. Now, Ajeezay, Ajeezay.
Call me AJ.
Ajeezay.
Yeah.
Ajeezay.
Yeah.
Ajeezay. Well, okay, now we're on the topic of Ajeezay. How did you come up with the name?
Okay, so when I was in university, level 100, my friends were calling me JC. I didn't know who Jigga was. So one of those
Now
times.
you still know who is called Jigga.
Yeah, now it's my chi.
Hey.
It was me last night. So I didn't know who he was. So one of those times I went on the internet and then I checked. I realized that Jay-Z, then they call me the superstar. So okay, I like the name, but they didn't actually tell me why they call me Jay-Z. So one of those times somebody just eaved up, say your mouth big like Jay-Z. So I think it's ridiculous. That's like that.
Did you take that lightly? Did you mind?
But of course my mouth is big. Not too, and then they call me Shatabeto.
Is that part of the trick with most comedians, that they get to make fun of themselves and they're comfortable with doing that so they can make fun of other situations?
Of course, this is comedy. You're about to mock at situations and happenings and others, so you should carry yourself, because you will be on the stage and somebody will look at his big mouth. If you have not heard it before, you will drop mic. So you should be comfortable with your look. Like, this is how I look. Oh yeah, I'm aware. I can even swallow you. And people are laughing. Okay, so you have to just be comfortable with yourself before you can start comedy. But at the end of the day, comedy is talking about your experiences, things you can relate and things people can relate, basically.
I'll come back on that with the experiences bit. Now, Chayuta, you mentioned that solo was not written by you. Do you songwrite as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so So is there something that you're working on in the pipeline that you're writing yourself?
Well,
You're about to blow me away very soon.
oh, as for that one, like everybody should be prepared because there are a few
For
things.
something big.
Yeah.
Are you, or is it like an album you're working on? Is it an EP? Is it another single? What's that going to be like? We'll see. Are you signed on to a record label?
No.
Though currently, are you looking to sign on to a record label?
Well, at the moment, I'm not really looking, but who knows what the future might bring.
I mean, obviously, you can't limit yourself. So, I mean, if you're watching Football Activated today, I have comedian AJ with me, and as I call her, the sultry songstress Chayuta. Now, before we go, she's going to give me, a slice of something small. So, if you're watching her for the first time, you would know what to expect from her music. Now, AJ, you mentioned comedy being about your experiences. How did you incorporate your experience to the Jerusalem Mosque?
It was something that was born out of. I don't really think about these stuff when I'm writing. Most of my works, it falls in. This song has been around for a while, but this is not what I do actually. I'm a stand-up comedian, and so the comedy and then the music go in tandem. Starting comedy, I decided to look at how I would push my craft, because I'm someone that really didn't get the support. Yeah, I didn't really get support because
from your family or fans?
I'm disappointed family, because I completed University of Cape Coast on first class, and I think life would have been better. I topped my graduation group, so if you go to University of Cape Coast in Kuma Hall, I have my name on the notice board. This one would have made me a better person in life, but then I decided to.
What course were you doing?
I read Bachelor of Education, South American Chemistry, and Biology.
Wow.
Yeah, so this would have made me a better person in life, but then I decided to just let go everything and then start a new journey.
I'm finding it difficult to pick on your mood when you talk about this. Is it something that you say you regret, or it's a line or a course that you are still living with, and it's something that you keep looking forward to day by day? How does that work for you?
It gets to a point in your life, you ought to do what you feel. You ought to satisfy your inner being. Sometimes family would have a say, go here, go here. My dad always loved that, rest in peace, lawyer PK Omensa. He always loved to protect his kid decision. My dad could even choose a woman for you to marry. Yeah, that's like he cares so much about us. But then at the end of the day, sometimes it gets to a point you want to satisfy your inner being, like you want to do what you do. So I climbed the academia and then did what family wanted, and I started to switch and focus on my
yeah, so that's something you're passionate about.
Most definitely,
something that you
most definitely, because we aren't in this space because of money. If you had the money, we would have sat somewhere and worked with that if we're shooting. But regardless, I want to be an epitome of somebody who pursue education and pursue passion. Like it is possible. Like she says, she's in school. Yeah, it's good. At the end of the day, I might not be physically using the certificate, but I went to school. I acquired knowledge. It is the knowledge that I'm using. I read psychology too, so I know how human beings behave. So enough of the go and work, go and do this. We are here, not here by mistake. We just put it in the work. So the Jerusalem soup is just one of the creators that came through, and I decided to follow. Here, my producer Snowbeat and a Rachel Beat, and then they made it for me. And in the studio, that I realized this song was a hit.
I mean, it is definitely a hit. The message today with AJ and Chayuta, honestly, chase your dreams. You can do that hand in hand with education. Whatever the plan is, you carve it out for yourself. Now, we'll be wrapping up soon, but before we do, AJ, Chayuta, I would like for you to give some of your fans, potential prospective fans, your social media handles so that they can follow you on. And then, Chayuta, you just give me something light, and then we wrap things up. So let's go, AJ, social media.
So I think it's a football team. Yeah?
Yes.
I'm seeing this. So I wrote 18 on the wall, and then I went under 18. So I ordered a foot. They brought the foot. It was not my size, so I bought a football. My people, it's your boy Ajeezay. I'm the only comedian with six pack in my armpits. If you're watching me right now, this is what I want you to do to support my brand growth. If you want to support my brand growth, but mind you, I'm coming out with my EP so soon. The Evolution EP is almost done. Shout out to all that are supporting me. And go to YouTube, type Ajeezay. Watch my videos, share, talk to somebody about me. That we are those that will take comedy international.
So that's both YouTube,
Instagram,
Twitter.
Instagram, MoneyGram, It's AJEEZAYGH.
So you go drop the Momo too.
Management takes care of me.
Management takes care of you. Definitely. Chayita, please give us your social media.
So Instagram is Chayita_music, Twitter is Chayita Music, and YouTube Chayita Music.
As well, definitely. So are you going to give me something like to just wrap things up, let the fans know what to expect?
Before she goes, I've not heard any of your work before, but I must tell you you're beautiful and I'm a fan.
Oh, thank you so
Because
much.
she looks artistic.
That's what we spoke about before.
She
you
looks
came
like
in,
Rihanna.
artistic. That is one of their biggest influences.
And the
actually.
forehead, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. And forehead, you know.
I knew that would come up. I knew
Yeah.
that would come
No,
up.
but she doesn't look Ghanaian. Is she a Ghanaian?
I'm half Ghanaian.
Half Ghanaian.
Half Southern.
I see four. Yeah. I'm a fan, no lie.
I mean, AJ, when you get here, you become a bigger
I
fan.
become a bigger fan like AC.
Let's go.
Okay, this one you back me.
Whoa. I will. Okay. Okay.
Tonight, wanna hold you tonight, wanna feel in my arms, never gonna let you go away. Yeah, tonight, wanna look into your eyes, baby you're all I have, never gonna let you move away. Oh, I beg you don't leave me so low, so low. Baby, I beg you don't leave me so low.
So low. I feel like chewing the pizza.
Definitely, you have that.
The
right
voice is so
on.
sweet. Oh my goodness. Wow. You have a future, you know.
A huge one, shining so brightly. You as well, AJ. I'd like to say thank you so much, Chayita, for joining us today and blessing us with your music. And AJ, thank you for coming here. And I really resonate a lot with your message. You talking about chasing the education path and then carving out something for yourself. It's huge support and it's a big message out there. I'd like to say thank you guys so much for coming on the show. AJ, be like you could be.
I get some things at the church and I need to talk.
Yeah, oh wow.
This guy, who is this guy? This guy is trying. Though. This guy is really trying because it's really the
Thank you. Very, very, very cheesy. Thank you so much, AJ and Chayita, for joining us. Thank you so much out, you guys back at home watching the show. Join us same time next week, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Joy Prime. It's been me, your loyal host, Aniela Alute. See you next week. Have a lovely weekend. Arsenal fans, party after party.
I hope it was good.
Thank you very much.
Those who stop the